Hey Sagittarius, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're not, thank you for rocking with me, Sagittarius, however long you've been rocking with me. If you are new to the channel, this is your highest good tarot, where we are all about evolution. We are all about growing towards our higher selves, towards our highest potential, towards the divine. And you have been divinely guided here. So, welcome. Welcome. I am Shauna. Nice to meet you. Just in case nobody knew my name, that is what my name is. I know I don't say it often. Anyway, we are here to put in the work, Sagittarius. So if you've already been doing it, then you are right on track with us. And this is not a place of judgment. We are here to grow and learn together, right? So hopefully, no, I'm claiming it. You are here somewhere on this channel. You are going to receive confirmations, synchronicities, all the things that help guide you towards fill in the blank, your highest good. Yes, yes. But today, Sagittarius, we are talking about removing blockages to align you with your purpose. You know, we get so caught up in what society thinks a purpose is. And a lot of times, society will tell us purpose has to do with being in religion, purpose has to do with being, you know, you have to be paid for your purpose. That's not always the case. Everybody is different, just like how success is different for everybody. The same thing goes with your purpose. So keep in mind, Sagittarius, that this message is not for everybody. So take it as it resonates. What we're going to start with are what are the gifts Sagittarius has to use towards their purpose? The gifts Sagittarius has that they are going to use towards their purpose. All right. First off, justice. Ten of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, wow. First of all, let's talk about how Sagittarius, there are two, not one, but two major arcana here. And what it is that your purpose, not your purpose, but the gifts that you have, they help change people's lives, and they're definitely going to change yours, right? um at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Two of Cups, and this is more so, I know a lot of times we connect it with love and we connect it with soulmates and things like that, but this is more so meeting. like is okay. The picture here has two folks in their pajamas. Who knows? They could have had a pajama jammy jam. We don't know. And if you don't know what a pajama jammy jam is, Google it. It is cultural. Anyway, I digress. But this is more about meeting people and meeting people where they are and helping them. And I'm hearing them helping them get on track or on the right path. Again, going back to the spread that came out here, we have Justice, the Ten of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius, you have a way of helping people um, see their way through endings, whether they are, and these are painful endings, very painful endings. If it's, regardless of if it's from a romantic relationship, whether it is from a familial situation or relationship, friendships, it is one where you bring, balance and fairness into it, and you help people see both sides. that hurt people. And a lot of folks are walking around here as wounded children. So you are that, your gift, Sagittarius. And again, this is not for everybody. But if this resonates with you, then you know it's for you. Your gift is somebody who helps other people transition and heal, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, right behind. And I'll show you again, it's right behind the Ten of Swords. So you help change people's mindset, emotional set, mental set, from that of pain and hurt to that of healing. And a lot of times it's where you're teaching them. You're teaching them new ways to think about things. You're teaching them, you know, um, giving them new ideas, and helping them to a lot of times think outside themselves, for themselves, think outside of ego. And it changes everything up. It's like lights switch on for these people. So you could be somebody who helps coach or counsel people. And this doesn't mean that you actually went to school for these things or you have a certification in these things. You can do what you do to earn money and still be walking in your purpose doing something else. Does that make sense? That's how purpose works. Like, yeah, some people do get paid, for their purpose. I mean, to walk in their purpose and to do the things, but that's not everybody. And that's okay. Anything else regarding their gifts, Spirit? Spirit's asking me to clarify justice. Please clarify justice. And Sagittarius, if you would like a pre-recorded reading with me, there is a link in the description box that tells you exactly how to get one. Please clarify justice for Sagittarius regarding the gifts that they use towards their purpose. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, all the oohs right there for you. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups. And we have the Three of Wands. You know, it's one of those things, like I said, you help people see things in a different way. You actually help folks find fulfillment within themselves, and give them more to look forward in the future. Because a lot of the people that you encounter can't see beyond their situation, Sagittarius. They can't see beyond their situation. And either way, whatever it is that you do, Sagittarius, this would definitely, this constitutes you as being a light worker. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to read cards like me. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do Reiki or anything like that. Helping people look towards a future and focus on that shit, to come out of, sadness and or depressive or anxious states, um and to switch it around, to switch their lives around. Oh yeah, total light worker on purpose. But again, that it doesn't mean that you went to school to be a licensed mental health counselor, or you're a preacher or anything like that. It's great if you are those things, but that doesn't necessarily mean That's what you have to do. You can be in the corporate world. You can work as a manager of a fast food restaurant and still do this and walk in your purpose. What are we going to next? Ooh, what is blocking you? What is blocking you? What is blocking Sagittarius from aligning with their purpose, Spirit? What is blocking? What or who is blocking Sagittarius from aligning with their purpose? Oh. What or who is blocking Sagittarius from aligning with their purpose? There we go. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. You know what, Sagittarius? This is one of those things where you may have a tendency to get in your way. And again, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. So it's one of those things where sometimes you may feel helpless and can't really see beyond your situation. And it gets to a point where you may ruminate on situations. For some of you, it's one of those things where it is financial, where you actually see and buy more than what you can really afford. So the fact that there is, either a lack in finances that is more so self-inflicted than anything, or it is a lack in confidence, and in being able to get out or see beyond your situation. Seeing yourself as resilient. Putting up boundaries to the things that you need versus what you want. That is the blockage. So what's the advice? What's the advice for Sagittarius to remove the blockages, Spirit? What is the advice to remove the blockages? What is the advice for Sagittarius to remove the blockages so they can align with their purpose? I know that's right. You know what? I like the way Spirit be talking to me. Talking the way I talk. Spirit's like, you need to chill. You need to chill. If you are somebody who is having difficulties with balancing your finances with needs versus wants, you need to chill on that. Chill on that. And actually, you already know. It's something that you already know. Do you really need that extra pair of shoes? Do you really need those dunks? Do you really need that purse? Do you really need to go on that trip in January? Because we're talking about your purpose here. And if it's that mindset or spirit of, being in a helpless place in your own mind, ruminating, this is about rest and recovery. This is about um, um, self-care. This is about removing yourself from a situation that helps you change your mindset and breaks that thought process. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands, who is somebody who is very, very courageous, somebody who is also creative, and they are highly motivated. How motivated are you, Sagittarius, to change your mindset regardless of which blockage is keeping you from aligning with your purpose? Yeah. We're going to pull from two decks to get the final message for you. I do have a piece of candy in my mouth, so I know y'all kind of hear that, but what can you do other than chew it? Yeah. All right. What is the final message for Sagittarius regarding aligning with their purpose? Final message for Sagittarius regarding aligning. That's a lot of them. I'm going to put some of them back, all of them back, because that's about 6 of them. Final message for Sagittarius regarding aligning with their purpose. Final message for Sagittarius regarding aligning with their purpose. There we go. What came out is threat. At the bottom of the card, it says feud, natural enemy, deadly threat. It's like an internal battle, because feud is what spirit is pointing out to me, because we are our harshest criticizers. So it's a feud within yourself. It's like quelling your passion, quelling the passion of the need versus the want. So quelling the wants and working with what you need until you can get to a place where it's not an issue to get something that you want. It is not an issue where you have to decide between um, paying a bill or getting food because you actually bought those dunks or those shoes. This is these things right here, or the helplessness, the spending or the helplessness, those are threats to you aligning with your purpose. Let's pull from the other deck. Last message. We did the penultimate message. Now this is the last one. Final message for Aquarius. This one. Liar. Be careful about certain people around you, Sagittarius, because there's a lot of things at the bottom of the deck here. We have manifest. There's a lot of things that what you've been working on, what you've been trying to bring into your house, trying to bring into your life, your house, your home, and things like that. What you've been manifesting, and there's somebody around you who is pretty sneaky, and they will try to convince you that there are certain things, will put you in a box. They'll try to paint a picture where there's certain things that you're not supposed to want or request from the universe, request or command from the universe, or command from your divine team, that type of thing. So be careful, and they'll try to minimize who you are. And that shit isn't true. That shit isn't true. But you got this. You got this. I am excited for you. I am excited for you to align with your purpose and to help people change their mindset, change their path, to make change in the world, even if it's one person. Imagine the generations that you will affect, Sagittarius. I love it for you. It's beautiful. Is that all, Spirit? Spirit says that's all. When you said all you know, Sagittarius, it's time to go. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post content just for you. Until next time, y'all. Bye.